Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And here we have Spain against Brazil. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Neymar. David Luiz. Paulinho. Philippe Coutinho. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aspas. Pedro. Isco. Iniesta. Tries to stroke it through, and he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Spain come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
So what's he planning here? He's gone for it! Oh, just wide.
Philippe Coutinho nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure. Brazil certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
Tries a through ball. And a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Spain trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Sergio Ramos comes sliding in. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Vitolo. Isco. So they got the only goal to make it work. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he just whacks it away. Aspas! And in it goes! They have done it! They have their equaliser! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Koke. Aspas tries lifting it over. Pedro tries to dink it up to meet it. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the counter is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Carvajal cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Aspas. Back into the middle. Massive leap! Paulinho. And it's Vitolo. Hoists it high. Header! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Spain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Thiago Silva knocks it away. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Iniesta. It's Vitolo! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Spain go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Sergio Ramos. Well played, he saw that coming. Koke passes it through. Paulinho. And it's Aspas. Played out to the wing. Vitolo. And it's hoisted clear. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
The action has already resumed here.
Brazil need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
David Luiz. Paulinho. Nacho. Brazil settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. And it's Isco. Looks like a good ball through. Lobs it in gently. Isco. Aspas.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Vitolo, a scorer already in the game. Daniel Carvajal looks to slip it through. Pedro looking to get on the end of this. And that's been repelled. Aspas has a goal! Brilliant from Iago Aspas! And this is getting better and better.
Are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Paulinho. Neymar. He'll have a dip! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Coaxed out to the wing. Now the pass. Aspas. Vitolo. Gets his foot in there. Oh, good interception. Pedro. Hit long and direct. Well positioned to make that interception. Looking to break out here. He's left his man. Keeper goes long. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Neymar. Nicely controlled. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Philippe Coutinho. Neymar is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
He goes long. Nicely measured pass. He's got away.
Spain are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Paulinho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Koke. Out to the left it goes. Nacho. Isco. Now it's Vitolo. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Isco with the ball through. Vitolo with a delicate ball. Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Out to the flank. It's always going to be the keepers. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.